Hey, Kelly. Hey, Jordan. Hey, Arjun. Hey, Scrapegoat. Smother me in trauma. I suppose, in the interest of honesty, I should specify the trauma in Maria's story is of a different sort from the trauma in what's her name's story, the other story. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Comic Brook. Glasses? What's that about glasses? Scrapey G? Scrapey G? Hey, Angel. I really need to download this song on my from my computer. Boats and glasses are your love language. Square glasses. Sprite, actually, today. I went to the grocery store, so I got Sprite. Do I still wear so? Yeah, I wear my sunglasses whenever I'm outside if the sun's out. I wore sunglasses today, in fact. I went to the grocery store, so I wore my sunglasses to the grocery store. Song makes his favorite. I know, it's just such a good tune. I could be wearing sunglasses and you would never even know. Indeed. Anyway, so I see both writers and actors are now on strike. So they were not rhinestone glasses. I don't think. I don't know. They're sunglasses I've had forever. And yeah, so good on the guilds for striking. Apparently, The actors in Oppenheimer apparently left the premiere. Yeah, like all the actors in Oppenheimer, they showed up to the premiere, and then before the movie started, they're like, "Oh, we're on strike. Okay, we're out. We're out of here." Worried for Jenna, she had gluten earlier. Haven't heard from her since. Too many movies anyway. There are too many movies these days. Please remove 3. I am not a crackpot. They just couldn't fit in the seats. Imagine if we donated the amount of money required to produce Avatar. So, yeah, I definitely stand with the writer and actors guilds. Who called me a crackpot? It was a Simpsons reference, Jordan. Seeing the new Insidious tomorrow. I'm sure it will be bad. You huffed glue earlier, Scriptgoat. Purest form of entertainment out there. Who needs movies when you got glue? I am sitting Scriptgoat. Hey, Chowder. Heard that huffing silver paint is better than glue. Car died today and it was 110 degrees inside it. Oof. That sounds unpleasant. Alright, give it another minute or so to see if anyone else comes in. Huff whatever I can grab when the wage slaves look away. It's the way to do it. Hey, Rebecca. And your phone died? Oof. I am behind the strike, Rebecca. I am totally with the guild here. I'm totally with the Actors Guild here. The studios could end this guild, end the strike anytime. If the studios want the strike to end, they can end it. Sure, Jordan. But, like... So, one of the problems here... Hey, Fart. Will I be going on strike? Nah, Anunnaki. I'm not, hey, J-Dot. I'm not unionized, so... But yeah, so, like, for the strike, like, one of the things the studios want to do is basically, like, create digital copies of background actors that they would be able to use without paying the actor in perpetuity. How would I describe this game in 3 words? Relationship trauma. Wee! Everyone's going on strike. Indeed, Anunnaki, and good for them. How's my day been? It's okay. And I mean, it's the same thing, like, with the writers. Like, the studios want to be able to... AI, like, the studios want to just be able to use ChatGPT to come up with first drafts, which they can then hire professional writers to go over at a reduced rate. It's millionaires. Like, the issue with the that's going on right now, it is multimillionaires, people making millions of dollars, wanting to cheat the workers, wanting to get away with paying their workers less and less money. Which, no, fuck you. They have AI actors now. Not really, no. Fried chicken and macaroni salad and peach tea. Yeah, I had chicken wings for supper. No wedges. They didn't have wedges left. Writers of Millionaires too. Stephen King is one of the very, 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 very few writers to actually become a millionaire. Hey, trailer. The truth is, the vast majority of writers are actually making poverty wages. The vast majority of writers are only able to write either because they have day jobs and they write when they have free time, or they have somebody else supporting them. You know, like, you'll hear about some writer getting like this. You hear about some writer getting this huge advance, but it's like that advance goes into a bunch of different places. Like, they're splitting that advance with a few different people, and that advance has to last them for a pretty long time. Indeed, Kelly. And it's a smart idea to support the strike. Because one of the things that they're striking against is studios want to be able to just get digital copies of background actors. And then just use that digital copy and never have to pay that actor again. Wednesday Addams PJs or t-shirt at Walmart, but I couldn't find any. Right, faster maybe. Not everyone can be Chuck Tingle. Hey, Dayton. Alright, you back, Jordan? Can I get started now, Jordan? Am I able to start, Jordan? Just waiting on you. Did find Care Bears t-shirt and new PJs. Care Bears are cute. 1:25 your time? 8:25 my time. So I guess you're UK then. You'll be gone for a few? Well, I'll try to be slow. Was I affected by tornadoes? No. I'm never affected by tornadoes. Bronco PJs? You're violently heterosexual? It's about 7:30 when Maria's car pulls in front of my dorm. She steps out of her car and motions to the small tote bag on the step next to me. That all you brought? I don't really have a lot in terms of camping gear. I mean, I get it. But still, where's your sleeping bag? Oh, I actually don't have one. I mean, I do. It's just at my parents' house still. Which is about 4 hours away. Fair enough. Lucky for you, my sleeping bag was made for couples. Aw, yeah. That does sound very lucky. And wait, they make those? Yeah, I guess there are a lot of couples who hike together. And those couples like to fuck on hikes. Aw, yeah. Little bit of hike fucking. Aw, yeah. Where's Jenna? I'm sure she'll show up. And then there's me, who just likes the extra legroom. Anyway, let's see what you packed. Just the essentials. I opened the bag to show her. So a toothbrush, toothpaste, a pocket knife, bag of chips, toilet paper, and some kind of liquor. Tequila. Todd got it somehow. He said you'd like it. Jada, yes, I did watch Wednesday on Netflix. It was a well-made show. It didn't feel like an Addams show. Like, it was made well. It was a solid supernatural thriller that just happened to have Wednesday Addams dropped into it. It did not feel like it fit into the Addams Family universe, so to speak. You know, a key point of the Addams Family was always that they were this incredibly weird group of people who were... And seeing how, like, mundane society reacted. Like, a key point of it was seeing... Hey, Vanna. A key point of it was the contrast of mundane society with this incredibly weird family. And then for Wednesday, they just like, yeah, let's drop the mundane shit. Let's just drop Addams Family into other weirdness. Well made, not an Addams show. Maria pulls the bottle out and turns it over a few times in her hands. I appreciate the thought, but I see Todd's shit-tasting liquor hasn't changed. This is beyond bottom shelf. It's practically toilet cleaner. Oh, sorry. Maria stiffened slightly before forcing a smile. But it shouldn't be too bad with a mixer. Didn't bring one though, so I hope beer's okay. Yeah, beer should be more than fine. Good, because I splurged and picked up the good shit. Some kind of imported thing. I don't really know what kind, because I know shit about beer, but some guy I work with said it was good. Can't wait to try it. I load my bag into the trunk of the car, which is nearly full with boxes and luggage. So, any big plans for tonight? Decided on the usual. Another fire, since it gets a little chilly around this time of year. I like the sound of that. Also because I like being warm. Oh, and I did manage to find another bag of marshmallows I'd stored away in my glove compartment. They might be a little sticky, but they'll do. Not 100% sure how that'll taste good with beer, but we'll just have to see, I guess. And lastly, I got some music to listen to on the ride down. Oh yeah? What do you have? Maria gives me a wide smile and pulls a tape out of her pocket. My band's mixtape! I know, self-indulgent of me, but I want to hear what you think. What, didn't bring anything romantic? Shut up. I'm not good at the whole dating thing. Hey, I think you're doing pretty well. Thanks, but, you know, like all that shit in movies, I can't picture myself doing any of that. Do you think Maria's hot? Yeah, Maria's definitely hot. Hottest lady in the game, by far. So I hope you don't expect me to stand outside your dorm with a boombox or some shit. Sounds like a good way to get the cops called on you. And I heard what you think of them last week. That gets a smirk. Fuck you. But, yeah, alone time together is more my thing. Hey, Barbara? Barbara? Hope that's alright with you. What, being alone with you? Of course I'm okay with that. Time with you is always nice. Plus, it's good to get off the grid for a bit. Oh, speaking of which, Maria takes her phone out of her pocket and switches it off. There we go. You don't want to, be able to communicate with people? I want the exact opposite of that. It's my day off. What about your bandmates? They know better. Or your work? They definitely know better. Let me put it this way. It's like every time I talk with someone at work or in my band, I get tired. Whether it's work or band practice or dealing with my roommates, people just fucking exhaust me. So when things start to get, to be too much, I head off to the woods. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I kinda guessed you'd get it. But we should really head out now. I'm hoping this time we can get there before dark. Sure thing. It's dark by the time we make it up the path to the campsite. It's the same place as last time, but with a few unfortunate additions. Motherfucker! On that expletive, Maria kicks one of the many empty beer bottles lying on the ground. Looks like someone found our spot. Yeah, some assholes found it, and they fucked it up. Fucking look at this! It does look a bit like someone dumped out a frat house trash can in the middle of the woods. It's not the heat that gets you, it's... The hook-handed killer! It's not the heat that gets you, it's the hook-handed killer. Alternatively, it's not the heat that gets you, it's my balls. It's these nuts. It's these nuts that get you. In addition to the beer bottles and cans, there's an empty pizza box and plenty of chip bags. It's pretty bad. Bastardos! This isn't another shitty fucking apartment to get wasted in. It's a park. And a pretty nice one, too. It's the gluten. People take, their kids and pets here. I sleep out here pretty much every weekend, so there's that. She throws her pack down on the ground and takes out 2 trash bags. Alright, come over here and help me with this, I guess. Cans in this one, I'll take them to the bottle return tomorrow. At least that way I can make a couple bucks off this bullshit. I nod and start collecting the cans. The fucking nerve of some people. Really has you pissed off, huh? Hey, take another. Well, yeah. I mean, look at this place. She gestures around us. I mean, you'll get a better look in the morning, but still. It's fucking pretty. And do you know why it's so fucking pretty? Because I keep it clean when I stay here. Of course we missed you, take another. Leave no trace, or whatever the fuck it was we said in Scouts. She sighs. Like, I come out here and drink and shit too. But this place is more than just a place to get wasted. Sorry, this really fucking sucks, you know? Favorite place to shop online? I don't do a lot of shopping, come to think of it. Like, I just get so pissed about shit like this. Side note, we just discovered that Maria here, punk-ass Maria, was in the Scouts. She was a Scout. Temu is the only place to shop on. It's no problem at all. It's actually really cool how much you care about the environment. It's not even, like, about the environment, really. Well, I guess in a way it kind of is, but you know. It's more just about the principle of, like, doing your fair share and not fucking up a good thing. Maria, having filled a trash bag with cans, takes a seat on a rock. I take another look around. It seems like we got everything. You gonna sit down or what? I take a seat next to her. Maria pulls her water bottle, a plastic sports drink bottle with the label torn off, and pours some of its contents over her hands. Want some? My hands were a little sticky. Yeah, mine too. And they kind of smell like beer. And not even a good beer. These guys love their shitty light stuff. I quickly wash off while Maria pulls out a 4-pack of Tall Boys. She wordlessly passes me one, then cracks hers open. I pull the tab and take a small, exploratory sip, followed by a much longer one. It's crisp, with some kind of citrus taste I can't quite place. There's also a pleasant, I don't know, pine taste? Is that the hops? What even are hops? I guess hops are apparently flowers. Chinese food and sex? So apparently, hops are flowers. Why does Maria live in the Blair Witch Woods? It's not the Blair Witch Woods. Have I ever shopped like a billionaire? No. Most I've done is shop like 100 air. I've shopped like 100 air. In Stardew, you put hops in the keg to get pale ale. Apparently hops are used for, because there's like antibacterial stuff in them. Like there's an antibacterial property to hops. So, apparently that's what hops are used for. And now you know. I don't know anything about beer, but I know I like this one. Pretty good, huh? Oh yeah. I'm not sure I'd pick this over, the cheaper stuff every time, but it's a nice treat. Me either. I like the cheap stuff. Good, because this isn't going to be a regular thing. And, nothing wrong with cheap beer. You gotta appreciate the little things in life. Sunsets, when the pretty customers at work smile and tip well, and beer that costs a dime a can. That's what it's all about. Maria clinks her can against mine. Hey, Lulu. It's the name of the game. It's the name of this game that I'm playing, Lulu. You'd think the nuns would have beat it out of me, but still, all I can say is, Amen. She takes another sip. Anyway, want to pass me some of those chips you brought? What kind did you get, anyway? What kind of chips should I have brought? Nacho cheese? Zesty ranch? Or sweet chili? Nacho cheese? Zesty ranch? Or sweet chili? Need your help here, people. I need your help. This is a crucial decision, people. This is a crucial, important decision. And I need your help with this one. This is the most important decision in the whole game. Right here. Most important decision in the whole goddamn game. Me trying to pitch my first batch of homemade moonshine. Tried it, and it was awful. So, 1 vote for nacho cheese. 2 for nacho cheese, 3 for nacho cheese, 4 for nacho cheese. So everybody's saying nacho cheese. So nacho cheese chips. So we're having nacho cheese chips then. I should mention, this is for chips. This is chip flavor. So nacho cheese chips. Everybody wants the nacho cheese chips. I want to see if she gets, I just wanted to see her, yeah. For the record, Zesty Ranch seems to be the optimal choice. Hey, good pick. I'm partial to the ranch ones myself, but not bad. I pass her the bag. She opens it with a small pop, then takes one. That's some good artificial cheese dust right there. I take one for myself. Hey, if they tasted even close to real, it would be weird as hell. Oh, totally. I can't imagine these being any shade of orange other than neon. Maria takes another sip of her drink, then stands up. Alright then, I gotta make a fire. I can already barely see shit, and it's gonna get pretty fucking chilly. And that would be a pretty shitty date. You're right, yeah, it'd be terrible. We'd have to huddle up for warmth and find ways to keep ourselves warm overnight, and you know what, maybe forget the fire. Can't argue with that. Does not favor chili chips. She's not... Yeah, apparently chili chips are something that she's never really had before. She's not familiar with the chili chips. Before long, Maria has thrown together a pretty good, small campfire. She sits down next to me, puts one hand on my waist, and pulls herself closer to me. Smooth. Huh? hey, it's starting to get cold out and shit. So, stay close, conserve body heat, all that. It's not really that cold out. I mean, maybe a little, but I have a feeling that's not what this is about. So, you're not just trying to get close to me? That too. But actually, it is a little cold. If you, feel like it, I've got a nice wool blanket in my pack. We can, cuddle or some shit. Ooh, smooth. Okay, that was a mistake. I apologize to everyone for that. That's my channel banned. Good night, everybody. I really must apologize for that. You did not deserve to be subjected to that. That's my channel banned for obscenity now. So. Thanks, Moop. See, the problem is I dance like a white guy. It's just, song's got good vibes, Song's pretty good to dance along to, Anyway, moving on. I'd like that a lot. Maria reaches over and pulls a nice, if slightly worn, wool blanket out of her bag. She wraps it around the two of us, and instantly I'm filled with a soft warmth. I don't know if it's from the wool, or just being close to her. Bit of both? I'm glad the weather's not shit. I had, no fucking backup plan if it was raining. Yeah? What, can't go to your place for drinks and a movie? Maria shifts on the rock. Yeah. Not gonna lie, my housing situation's a little complicated. I was gonna say fucked, but yeah, complicated works too. One time you shimmied in that office chair and stared into the camera for 30 seconds and it was really funny. Yeah, that sounds like me. Roommate shit. I mean, I haven't had many issues there. Yeah? Thus not giving you any shit? He's a lot, but he's a good roommate. Oh yeah? I want to see what her reaction is to this. Yeah. He's a lot, but he's a good roommate. Oh yeah? If there's gossip, I want to hear it. I mean, it's nothing too exciting. He's just a little girl crazy. Yeah, sounds right. He's always been a big fan of the ladies. Can you blame him? I mean, I can't blame him. Women are pretty fucking hot. What a Sam, Can you blame him for being a fan of the ladies? Ladies are great. Agreed. You being one of them. Hey, shut up. I mean, you're right, but still. She pulls me in a little tighter. What, you're over here talking about hot women and I'm not supposed to mention you? Well, you better mean it, because I'm going to be pretty pissed if you're just trying to get in my pants. I mean, is it working? That gets a laugh. We'll see. You know, for a friend of Todd's, you're a lot smoother than he's ever been. Oh yeah? What, did he try some cheesy lines on you? No, he and I were never, like that. But I've seen him crash and burn quite a few times. A lot of Todd's ideas on dating come from movies and stuff. Like, he used to be able to tell what he'd gone to see the weekend before by the shitty lines he would use to try and pick up girls. That's actually super dorky. Oh, big time. But, I mean, who isn't in high school? That's true. I can barely look at pictures of myself from freshman year. Maria shudders. You and me both. But yeah, we've talked enough about my high school, and that shit's, ancient now. To me, at least. For few, it was, 6 months ago? Something like that, yeah. Hey, Private. What was that like? High school. Yeah, that's fair. You ever miss it, though? I have a lot of good memories, but I'm happy where I am. Maria raises an eyebrow. Huh? Whatever you say. Looks like there's no... Hey, Cheesecake. Looks like there's no option here that's really, that gets a great reaction from her. Anyway, we didn't really come here to, dredge up the past. I'd rather keep things looking forward, Agreed. We each take a sip of our drinks. Maria, having said her piece, puts her head back on my shoulder. I lean into her. I can feel the heat from her cheeks as she blushes. So, how am I doing? What do you mean? I mean, date-wise. How's my game? Game? I guess you don't. She sighs and drains the last of her can. It's just been, fucking forever since I've been on a date. Not getting you coming to my show, I can't remember the last one I had. It may very well have been college. Wow. Fuck you, I know it's been a while. Sorry, you seemed like you'd be pretty popular. Oh, I'm very fucking popular. With guys, girls, and everyone else. You appeal to all demographics, it sounds like. Yeah, sure, whatever the hell that means. But, I'm just not someone who's really had a ton of success with the whole relationship thing. It's not like I haven't before. Or like I don't want to. It's just... After a few seconds of silence, Maria takes another beer out of her pack, pulls the tab, and takes a long drink. Yeah, I'm sorry. Turns out I'm not quite drunk enough to go into all that shit right now. And it's not really a second date story. Or, third or fourth or however many of these things count as dates. Hey, Michaela! We can wait until you're comfortable. Yeah, thanks. It's your call, whether it turns out to be a 4th date conversation or a 10th date one. Or more. I'm fine with just kicking that can down the road for the foreseeable future. Hey, Private Dancer, you are here. But I guess the short version is, college was shit, I dropped out, and everything fucking sucked ass for a long while before I started to figure, my shit out. And now that I figured, I don't know, like a quarter of my shit out, it all sucks a little less. Gotcha. And while I've been dealing with all that, my romantic life has been strictly casual for a while now. I mean, it's been strictly nothing for a couple months now, but that's just because of bad luck and not enough time on my hands. I don't know, might change soon. We'll see. We sit and watch the fire for a bit. Fuck, I know how to kill the mood, don't I? Before I can reassure Maria, she fires off a new question. So, that's Sarah. What's her deal? What do you mean? Where are you, Compbrook? Hell! Maria leans forward on her rock. Oh, come on. She and Todd. I want the deets. And since Todd is all a gentleman never kisses and tells, I know jack and also shit about her. So, what's she like? Hey, PK. Well, she's been my best friend since kindergarten, so there's that. Yeah, she said something like that. And I thought Todd and I went way back. I mean, you do. Sarah and I just go back farther. Yeah. How'd you two end up at the same college anyway? I shrug. No clue. I've had my eye on this one since halfway through my freshman year of high school. They've got a pretty great computer science program. So I heard. I mean, it's been literally years since I've touched a computer, so I know fuck all about them. Well, they're kinda my thing. Nerd. Well, true. But I think they're gonna take off in the future. Maria shrugs. I sure fucking hope not. I don't understand them at all. Reminder, this game takes place in the 90s. So, Sarah? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not sure what made her pick the same college as me. She also hasn't declared a major, so she's mostly just been taking her gen ed courses. Huh. Sounds like she didn't want to split up the duo. Maria takes another sip of her drink. Alright, I gotta ask. And not because I'm, jealous or anything. But did you and Sarah ever, date? I mean, I was gonna say fuck, but yeah, we'll go with date. Oh, no, never. To either of those. Okay, just thought I'd ask. That would be like if you and Todd did it. Maria makes an over-exaggerated retching noise. No way. 1. The guy's like a younger brother to me. 2. I would absolutely destroy him. Yeah? Come on, have you seen Todd? He likes pretty girls who like makeup and dresses and shit. I'd snap him like a fucking twig. No offense to Sarah or anything. No, you're pretty much completely right. But the other question I had was, well, does she like him? I couldn't tell you. What do you mean? When it comes to dating, Sarah is complicated. Which is to say, she doesn't date much, and she talks about dating even less. Hell, I didn't even know Todd was into her that way until he asked her to the formal. Yeah, that kinda took me by surprise. But anyway, I'm mostly asking for 2 reasons. First is because I'm a nosy bitch and I need my gossip fix. And second is because, I just want to make sure my friend isn't gonna get his heart broken. I take another sip of my beer. It's almost empty, and the heat of my hands has warmed it up to a less appetizing temperature. Jordan! Welcome back, Jordan. I think we're getting close to the traumatic part, I believe. I can honestly say that Sarah wouldn't do that. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. If she sees a bug in the house, she always puts a cup over it and takes it outside. Alright, yeah, that's really sweet. Far sweeter than me, anyway. There was a small moth infestation at my last place because one of my dipshit roommates brought in an old bag of oatmeal filled with the fuckers, and I did not have the fucking time to get all those little shits outside. Oh, I wouldn't either. But Sarah would. Okay, so she's some kind of cartoon princess. Which is honestly probably better than Todd deserves. What happened? Nothing happened yet. He's a good guy. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, like, I trust him. He just, says the wrong thing when it comes to women. But if he's gotten this far with Sarah, then it means he's not up to his usual bullshit. Anyway, sorry to interrogate you there. Just thought I'd ask before things go any further with those two. Though, it's probably already gone pretty far tonight. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, well, you're not there right now, right? That means Todd's got the suite to himself. Which doesn't happen a lot when you're in college. So, I try not to think about that idea for much longer than I need to. Yeah, you're probably right there. Hasn't heard of sweet chili chips? This, again, Jordan, this is the 90s. This game takes place in the 90s. Hey, don't look so glum. Todd tends to take things slow. Because he's stuck in the fucking 50s and he thinks women need to be courted or whatever. Honestly, Sarah will probably appreciate that. Yeah? Good. Hey, speaking of, time alone together. Before I can respond, Maria turns my head towards hers and pulls me in for a kiss. Actually, no, not yet. We're not at the trauma just yet. Her breath has the same taste as the beer we've both been drinking, but it's not unwelcome. If anything, it's kinda nice. After a second, she pulls away. So, how was that? Not sure. Can we give it another try? Someone's getting bold. She kisses me again, this time on the cheek. Not a problem, though. It's a good look on you. Well, it looked pretty good on you, so thought I might give it a try. Dork. But you're pretty good yourself. Well, thanks. And I've kissed more than my fair share of women, so I know what I'm talking about here. That gets a good laugh out of me. What? I mean, not recently or anything, but still. Maria's expression drops as she shivers slightly. Starting to get cold? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't expecting it to drop so suddenly like this. Maria yawns. Also, do you have the time? I check where my watch usually is, before remembering I left it at home. I pull out my phone to check. A little after, 11. It seems impossible we could have been out here for so long. But I guess when you've had such a good evening, time does fly. It's usually a pretty early night for me. But to be honest, I'm tired and chilly. Want to hit the sleeping bag? That sounds like a good idea. Should we set up the tent? I mean, normally I'd say yes, but we're kinda down a tent at the moment. I left my trunk open and some asshole stole it. Wait, really? Yeah, I know. Literally had it open for 3 fucking minutes while I helped my buddy move and someone ran off with it. But anyway, the weather's been surprisingly not shitty lately, so sleeping under the stars won't be that bad. And there aren't any bugs around or anything. Come to think of it, it has been surprisingly still. Okay then, I'll trust you on that one. Haven't steered you wrong yet, have I? Within minutes, Maria has the campfire blown out and the pad and sleeping bag laid out. It's about the size of a double bed, so it looks like we won't be too snug. Not that that would be a problem. Yep, there she is. Also, quick question. Quick answer. I mean, most likely a quick answer, but hit me. How's my job going? It's a job. You're cool with, cuddling, right? Yeah, definitely. Good, I'm glad. Oh, also, so I know I made a crack about couples' sleeping bags being a good place to bone out on trail, but I can't even imagine how that would work in something this tight. Yeah, I can see it. Right, so, not gonna happen tonight. I mean, not like that was the plan or anything. Right, yeah, I wasn't thinking that way either. Sure you weren't. Stand up and dance at least once. Probably not. Yeah? Not at all? Well, maybe. Thought so. Also, it's gonna be kinda hard to switch positions once we're in there. So I guess what I'm saying is, big spoon or little spoon? Little spoon. Yeah? That figures. Sorry, did you want to be the little spoon? Maria laughs. Okay. Important decision. Do we want to be big spoon or little spoon? Do we want to be held in Maria's strong arms? Or do we want to hold Maria in our not so strong arms? Hit the gritty? I don't know what that means. Big spoon. Honestly, I don't actually much like spooning. Truthfully, in reality, I don't actually particularly like spooning. One vote for big spoon, one vote for little. Maria, please hold us. So that's another for little spoon. It's a dance. Does it have anything to do with Gritty, the NHL mascot? Because I do like Gritty, the NHL mascot. He's cool. It's two votes each for Big Spoon and Little Spoon. We're tied for Medium Spoon. We've got a tie going for Big Spoon versus Little Spoon. Maria's blush when I said Big Spoon was adorable, though. Big Spoon. Yeah? Is that okay? Oh, it's perfect. I'm just, more used to being the Big Spoon. Since I'm a fucking giant and all that. I hadn't noticed. That gets a laugh. Asshole. But, yeah, it'll be nice to be Little Spoon for once. But the stanky leg is? Is that the one where, you hold your leg behind you and, sort of do, a weird little kick-out thing while you're holding your leg? Like, you got another hand behind your back and, eating rice and kimchi, it's so good. But, yeah, it'll be nice to be a Little Spoon for once. How to Dougie? No, I can't teach you how to Dougie. Whip Nene then? I don't know any of these dances, okay? Before I can say anything, Maria sits down on the rock and takes off her boots, then sets them on at the end of the bag. I take my shoes off as well. Maria unzips the sleeping bag and pulls it open. Okay, so how this works is we're gonna lie down together, I'm gonna face the zipper, then I'm gonna pull it shut and we're gonna get really fucking snuggly. That work for you? Definitely. Good. She lies down in the open sleeping bag, careful not to step on the ground and dirt into the bag. Alright, now you. I follow her lead and lie down behind her, putting my arms around her. Yeah, that's good. You comfy? Very. Good, because I'm feeling pretty cozy right now. Maria closes the sleeping bag, sealing the two of us inside. It's a tight fit, but not as bad as she initially made it seem. I half expected us to be shrink-wrapped together. Still cozy? Very. I am suddenly aware of how close we are together right now. As in, extremely aware. Good thing I don't have anything to give me away. Maria smells like a mix of campfire smoke and beer, with just a hint of vanilla that I assume is left over from her shift at the reg. It's perfect. Are you feeling comfy too? I'd say I'm feeling pretty fucking good. Got a really cute girl holding me, so I really can't complain. Kiss her neck. A slight gasp escapes her, only to be cut short as she bites down on a lower lip. Oh, sorry. I can hear Maria's smile as she speaks. Oh, you don't need to apologize at all. Just know you're playing a pretty dangerous game there. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's just say, neck kisses? Big fan. Fucking huge fan, actually. But maybe we should wait till we've got a little more room to move around in, if you know what I mean. Can't argue with that. We stay there, together, for what feels like no time at all before she drifts off. Her breathing mixes with the sounds of owls and cicadas, forming a dull roar that quickly sends me off to sleep. When I wake, Maria isn't by my side. But I hear a faint curse word in the distance, so I follow that. Maria has set up a small fire in the tin fire pit near the water. Hey, someone slept late. Not by college student standards. Anyway, I wanted to surprise you with breakfast. Burned my fucking hand trying to get these coals to start, though. Oh, bad? Nah, just a little one. I'll be okay. She reaches into her pack and pulls out 2 bags, one with jerky and one with granola. Bon appetit. I eat while Maria coaxes a few stray coals from last night into a tiny fire. Why'd you move the pit out here anyway? I mean, I don't know. Just thought you might like to see the sunrise. I look over the river, which is currently reflecting the rising sun. It's bright and beautiful. You thought right. Still, is your hand okay? Maria waves her hand. Had a lot worse. One time at the reg, someone spilled a whole pot of coffee on me. Fortunately, that fucking poodle skirt is so thick I didn't even feel a thing, except for the bit that splashed on my arm. Somehow she's managed to coax a sizable number of the coals into reigniting. 2 dongs don't make him right. Maria puts a small pot of coffee on. Damn, that's pretty impressive. Oh, you know I don't fuck around when it comes to coffee. You're about to have the best coffee of your goddamn life! Yeah? Really building this up, huh? Oh, it's gonna be worth it, just trust me. I mean, unless you want it with cream and sugar. 'Cause I forgot to bring any of that. Usually I snag some of the little packets from the reg, but... Before she can finish what she's saying, we hear a small rustling from the trail we came down earlier. Maria quickly stands up. An older man in a park ranger uniform emerges from the forest. Morning! Morning! Yeah, morning. Two of you are here awfully early? Yeah, I could say the same to you. Very true. That's just on account that I always make sure to walk at least one trail first thing in the morning and last thing at night. He steps forward and extends a hand to me. You can call me Carl, by the way. I'm the head ranger around here. The only ranger now, to be honest. Oh? I look over at Maria. If that information means anything to her, she doesn't say anything. Yeah? Didn't know this place had one of those. Yep. Two if you count my dog, but she's taking a little nap right now. Oh yeah? You got a big guard dog or something? Carl chuckles. Or something is more like it. She's a tiny little feather, though she's got a bark like a dog 4 times her size. This man is an animal whisperer? Probably. He's very friendly. Anyway, did you two spend the night out here? Again, I look to Maria. Nope. Well, miss, can't say I really believe ya. Since you've got camping gear and a campfire and all that. And you're out here at the ass crack of dawn, pardon my French. Didn't really expect that to work. Yeah, so gonna have to ask the two of you to clear out pretty soon. That's not really the sort of thing we allow at this park. Camping's just not what we do around here. Really? What do you do around here? Huh? It's a park, ma'am. No, I mean, what do you do around here? I maintain the trails, keep logs and the plants and animals, and a few other things. Maintain the trails? So does that include cleaning up trash from dipshits? The job description's not really that detailed, but I suppose so. Maria gestures to the trash bags on the ground. Well then, my friend and I did your job last night. So I don't really see what the big fucking deal is, considering I've been here all night and made literally no trash. Carl scratches his chin. Huh, damn. I saw it was pretty bad last night, but I didn't have time to clean it up before the ball game started. Plus, it'd been a long day, and it was a cold one, so my knees weren't feeling too good. He thinks about it for a second. While he does so, Maria pulls the coffee pot off the fire and pours 2 mugs. Well, I suppose that makes it okay then. It was a big help after all. Only seems fair I'd let the two of you off this time. Seems very fair to me. I can always use some help around these parts, so... Well, why don't we just say you're unofficial, unpaid deputy rangers or something like that. Do a little cleanup, get a night out for free. Hell yeah! Is this a woman cosplaying as a ranger? No, this is probably a dude. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Just stop by the ranger shack when you need some odd jobs, okay? Sure thing. Just as long as you don't make me clean the latrines. That gets a chuckle out of Carl. Nah, I already pay someone else to come out here and do that. Wouldn't want you stealing their hard-earned pay? He takes a look at the coffee pot. Say, and a coffee for me? It, smells delicious. Maria gives the coffee pot a light shake. A little, but I've just got the 2 mugs. Carl reaches into his back pocket and, somehow, produces an old travel mug. Gotcha covered. Maria hands him the pot, taking care not to spill any. Carl carefully accepts and fills the mug. Anyway, what brings the two of you up here? Just a nice camping trip. I'm busy with work, and this one needs a break from college. Oh, I get that. Maria also directs airplanes as a community service since she can see them so well. What? Just meant, the two of you. Yeah, like friends or, Maria looks to me to bail us out of this. Something in between for now. Carl raises an eyebrow and takes a sip. Maria, on the other hand, has turned a fun shade of red. Ah, I see. Well then, my apologies for busting in on the two of you. Oh, no worries. Well, guess I'll let you... I'll just be on my way. He gestures to Maria. Damn fine cup of coffee, by the way. Everybody quotes Twin Peaks. Because she's tall, she's part of the communication system of flight. And they screwed up. Thanks. I've gotten pretty good at making it over the campfire. Well, that's pretty impressive. My wife has the best coffee pot in the market, and she can't make one nearly this good. It's all in the grind. It's all in the grind. Gotta do it fresh and keep 'em coarse. Huh. Might have to stop buying 'em already ground. Well, best be off. This one big domed man. That is a big head he's got. This is a massive noggin. A lot of trails to walk before tonight's ball game. See the two of you around then. He turns on his heels and disappears back into the brush before either of us can say a word. Cool old bastard, huh? Yeah, something like that. And sorry about the whole lovers thing. Maria shrugs. Nah, it's cool. You pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one. She takes a sip of her coffee. Damn, he was right. Really outdid myself on that cup. I take a sip of my coffee. Wow. I've never had a better cup of black coffee. It's rich and dark, pleasantly bitter, and not too acidic. In short, it tastes the way a good cup of coffee smells. Thoughts? You know, this is, excuse my dated reference, a damn fine cup of coffee. Yeah? Glad to hear that. I've made my fair share at work, so I like to think I've gotten pretty damn good at it. I'll say. We each take another sip. So, any plans for the rest of the day? Not really. Homework, I guess. Then I think about it for a second. Oh shit, what time is it? I pull out my phone again, only to find that it's dead. I guess I left it on all night. Huh? Thought you said you had nowhere to be. Nowhere but my study hall at noon. But I totally forgot about that. Do you have a watch or anything? No, I kept breaking them by accident, so I kinda stopped wearing them. But I do have my phone. She pulls out her phone and switches it on. It's kinda old and shitty, but it should do the trick. Well, looks like it's just a little after 9. But we'll start packing up anyway. Give you time to shower and get dressed and all that. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Since I'm still wearing the same clothes from last night. Maria shrugs. Bring pajamas next time. Or, I don't know, just sleep in your underwear. You be okay with that? Hell, I'd prefer it. This isn't Catholic school. We don't need to leave room for Jesus. Nah. Also, we spooned all night. So, kinda feel like we're already at that step. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Good. You know, as long as you're cool with it. Like, I'm no prude or anything, but I don't want to rush you. Yeah, trust me, I know. Guess I earned that. Maria downs the last of her coffee. Alright, I'm gonna pack some shit up. Finish your coffee. Maria quickly stuffs everything into the designated bags. She's done by the time I take my last sip of coffee. Giggity. Yep. Alright, we should be all set. Wait, actually, there is one thing I forgot. She's gonna kiss me again. Yeah? What's that? She takes my hand. Let me show you. Oh, she didn't kiss me. She took me to a spot. We emerged to a small, still pond. The golden light of sunrise reflects off the surface. It's perfect. Wow. Yeah. I sometimes swim here in the summer when it gets too hot. It's a little too cold for that right now. Still, it's pretty nice, right? Very. It's beautiful. To be honest, I come here a lot. It's felt more like home to me than any other place for a long while. And I've never shared this spot with anyone. So I'm really just glad I get to share it with you. I think cuddling clothes to baby to mother skin contact is a step in itself. Thank you. I'm touched, really. Maria puts one arm around me and pulls me in with a kiss on the cheek. Of course. I, really like you. I know you do. Yeah, not good at hiding it, am I? You never needed to. I turn and kiss her cheek. Thanks. Well, thanks. We stand there for a while, taking it all in. The sounds of birds just waking up. A turtle sunbathing on a nearby rock. Water striders making their way across the pond. Here's the trauma, I think. Damn it. Yeah, that's why I usually leave this thing off. Sorry. Nah, it's my fault. Should have just shut it off after we got the time. Well, since the moment's already ruined, might as well. Jesus Christ, that noise is annoying. They should have just, quieted it. Maria answers her phone. Yeah? Oh. Yeah, hi to you too. Listen, you really caught me at a bad time. Yeah, I know I always say that, but you always call me at a bad time. Like when I'm fucking working or something. Sorry, I know you don't like it, but it's just how I talk. No, I'm not working. I'm with a friend. Look, just call me back, okay? Yeah, you too. She hangs up. Everything okay? Yeah, it's all fine. Just band drama. I don't want to annoy you with it. Okay. But if you want to talk about it, we can. It's fine. Can always bitch about it to my other bandmates. Don't worry about me. Sorry I keep fucking up and ruining the mood. Hey, no worries. I still had a good time. The view here is perfect. Yeah? You talking about me or the pond? Both. Good. Still, we should probably get you back so you can study. Maria drops me off soon after, then speeds off to get dressed and ready for her shift. As I get back to my dorm, I bump into a familiar face. Oh! Hi, Nicole! You're here early. Hey, I live here. If anything, you're here early. I suppose that's fair. I was just spending time with Todd. Yeah, I figured. Did you spend the night? Sarah leans back against the counter. Yeah, and you better not get weird about it. Oh, I never! But I still don't need any of the gory details. That's fine. I didn't really feel like giving you any. Not that there are any to share. Just take out in a study session. Very exciting. Hey, you know I've always been bad at calculus. And, math in general. Hey, I'm solidly okay at math. B's at best and C's at my worst. It's just calculus I'm really bad at. And I thought maybe the guy who's studying accounting would be a good person to ask. That's the only reason, huh? Hey, shut up. Before I can continue our banter, I hear a flush from the bathroom, followed by running water. A second later, Todd is with us. Hey, Nicole. Thought you might be out a little longer. Yeah, thought so as well. Had a little run-in with the park ranger. Oh no! That was only a matter of time. Guess Maria's looking for a new place then, huh? No, we actually worked out a deal with the ranger. We clean a couple trails, he looks the other way when we're out there. That's good at least. Oh, totally. Also, sorry, but I've got to run. So soon? Yep, I promised one of my teammates I'd hang out with her before lunch. Tiffany? Yep, she's been dying to try this new coffee shop. Alright then, sounds good. Well, we'll catch up later, okay? And when we do, you have to tell me how your date went. Ugh, or maybe don't. Sarah shoots Todd a look. Anyway, gotta run. See you two later. She heads out, shutting the door behind herself with a thunk. Whee! 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 So, since, I just spent the night with your best friend since you were, 6? 5, but go on. Sure, 5. And you kinda did, something pretty much the same, bar 10 years. You cool with just not talking about it? Yeah! Alright then. Todd reaches into the open refrigerator and takes a quick look inside. You want a beer? Todd, it's not even lunchtime. What, you have somewhere to be? I've got a study group. You really think Anne's gonna mind? Alright, I'll take one. Todd takes out a can and tosses it to me underhand. I catch it and pop the cap over the sink, letting the foam that overflows from the top pour into the drain. Then I take a sip. Cold, refreshing, cheap! Where'd you get the beer anyway? Maria dropped it off earlier this week. We hung out a bit while you were in class. Oh yeah? How'd that go? Just shot the shit for a while. That sort of thing. And we played some Seismic together. She still sucks ass at shooters. Yeah? Glad you two have gotten to reconnect. Yeah, me too. Todd takes a sip from his drink. Hey, Nicole? Yeah? Todd takes another sip, then a moment of silence. This is going to be a little weird. But I never got to give you a treat my friend right speech, so I think I should do that now. Alright, let's hear it. Okay, so I've known you for a while now, and I want to say that I do trust you around Maria. I think you mean well and aren't going to be deliberately shitty and all that, but still, I have to say this. Don't fuck with her, okay? I wasn't going to. Wait, what do you mean? Todd sighs. All I can say is I've seen her go through some rough shit in the past. And I'm not totally convinced all of it is in the past. Where's Jenna? I think Jenna was here earlier, wasn't she? Was Jenna here earlier tonight? Jenna was here earlier, wasn't she? Or no, she hasn't been here yet, has she? That's right, she hasn't shown up tonight. She hasn't shown up. It was the gluten, right, Comic Brook? Comic Brook said that Jenna had some gluten. Like what? Todd shakes his head. I really shouldn't say. Even telling you this is probably too much. It's just... Todd sighs. Anything she wants to tell you, it's her choice. Not mine. Okay, I guess I understand. Look, I know things are still early on, and if I know Maria, I know she's not asking for any kind of commitment now. But if you're in this with her, I want you to stick with her. no matter what happens. Because I'm not going to let you get close to her if you're just going to hurt her. Not again. Todd swallows hard, cutting himself off. I won't let that happen. She ate bread so jury is still out? I won't. Good. Todd sighs, then takes another sip. Didn't mean to get intense there. No, it's fine. It happens when you're worried about someone you care about, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I was the same when I grilled you on Sarah. Turnabout is fair play, as they say. The hell does that mean? Todd shrugs. No clue. Just something my mom would always say. Got any plans for the day aside from study hall? Where's Dandy? Haven't seen Dandy in months. Not really, no. No dinner plans, then? Also no. I just assumed I'd swing by the dining hall like normal, I guess. Is that a firm plan? Or would you be interested in a trip to the reg? I think about it for a second. I already spent too much money there. Todd waves me off. Maria comps us most of the time. We'll be fine. I sure hope so. Hey, Juicer. The day passes without any further complications. Well, there are a lot of complications with my code, but I figure most of them out eventually. Todd and I end up stopping by the reg for a late dinner. Around 7:30 at night because, as I said, there were a lot of complications. As we walk in, it seems like Maria and the cook are the only staff there. Which is just as well, since we're the only customers. Maria looks up. For fuck's sake, you two are like a couple of bad pennies. Good to see you too, Maria. Yeah, whatever. When she sees me, however, her expression seems to change. Guess you can't even stay away for a full day, can you? I'm just here for the food. Damn cold. And you think you know a girl. Nah, I'm just giving you shit. Hey, you're free to give me as much shit as you want. But you might not get that free cup of coffee. Wait, I didn't know coffee was at stake? Nah, it's cool. You just get free coffee because you're cute. I've lost my appetite. Fuck off, Todd. I've heard how you flirt. This is nowhere near as bad. Hey, I'm really charming. Maria gestures to us with the menus. You need these, or do you already know what you want? No, I've got it. I'll have the classic style cheeseburger with a large order of onion rings on the side. What is bad penny? It's an expression. Turning up like a bad penny. I'm not entirely sure what it means, but it's an old expression that like someone turning up like a bad penny. Just like always showing up and always and it's always a bad time. A fine choice. And to drink, I'm gonna guess black coffee? You know me so well. Too well. And you, Nicole? Same as Todd. Hell, that makes it easy on everyone. All two of us, I mean. And to drink? Coffee's fine. Decaf or regular? Regular? Do you even need to ask? Yeah, I suppose not. Favorite Care Bears character? It's been too long since I watched Care Bears, so I don't know. I don't remember. Maria slides the order over to the cook and pours each of us a mug. Todd stirs in about half a cup of creamer and some sugar. Anyway, Todd, how'd your date go last night? I mean, Nicole and I agreed not to talk about it. Ugh, fine. Can I just ask 2 questions? Sure. Alright. Question 1. Did you two have a nice time? Very. And question 2. What base did you get to? Hey! Because my guess was second. I'm not answering that one. Pick another question. Alright, fine. What did the two of you do? I helped her with her calculus homework. She edited one of my papers. Then we got takeout and rented a movie. Maria yawns. Boring. I mean, at least Nicole and I kissed. Hey, I never said we didn't kiss. Well, did you? Todd looks at me for a fraction of a second, then sighs. Yeah. See, there you go! Eeyore Care Bear equivalent, the one with the rain clouds? Where's the trauma? Yeah, a little bit longer than I thought. A little bit longer to get to it than I remembered. Grumpy Bear? Is there a depressed bear? Because I feel like that one would probably be my favorite. Jesus, that was like pulling fucking teeth. Usually a pretty girl looks at you and I can't get you to shut up. Well, Todd makes a noise kind of like a car engine failing to start, then takes a sip of his coffee. Look, it's different. Sarah's not super experienced when it comes to this sort of thing. So I want to take it slow so she's comfortable. Yeah, Nicole told me. And she also told me the two of them don't really talk about this shit. Jesus, Todd and I were taught by nuns, and somehow you two are the fucking prudes. Hey, that's just never been our style. I mean, fine. Still, I don't get what the big deal is. Tom and I gossip about shit all the time. Yeah, if she even touched a boob, I heard about it. I mean, you don't have to put it like that. But yeah, you did. And it was a lot. It was an average amount of boobs. Maybe slightly more than average. The cook dings a small bell, interrupting their bickering. Maria, relieved that she has an easy out from this line of conversation, grabs our orders and sets them in front of us. Alright, dig in. I'm about to clock out. Huh? Leaving in the middle of the dinner rush? It's after 7, Todd. It's dead here. Most normal people eat at, like, 6. Most normal people aren't cramming for an accounting midterm, or whatever the hell Nicole was doing in the lab all day. I still don't know what the hell you do. Don't worry. When Nicole starts getting all techie, it's like she's speaking Greek. You just learn to go with it. Yeah, I've started to notice. Hey! It's not that hard to follow. Look, maybe for you, but for me, computers are basically magic boxes that spit out, I don't know, fucking ancient runes or some shit. I don't know how all those ones and zeros mean anything to you, but hey, I respect it. I mean, it's not all ones and zeros anymore. That's like saying we still use punch cards. From the looks I'm getting from both Todd and Maria, I decide it's probably best to just keep the explanation to myself and take the compliment. Thanks. You're welcome. Plus, it's cute when you get a little nerdy. I know I'm blushing now. Gross. Get a room. I'm not going to be able to hang out with the two of you anymore if you're going to keep acting like this. Nah, it's fine. I can keep it down. I just like making her blush. I kinda liked it. I'll be sure to keep at it. Maria leans across the table and kisses my cheek. Didn't you just say you were gonna stop that? At this rate, you're not looking at a great tip. And you're not looking at any more free six-packs. Free? I gave you $3 for the last one and you drank half of it. Call it, I don't know, a fucking finder's fee or whatever. The bickering continues through dinner, and eventually Maria takes off to change out of her work clothes. We finish our meals and start walking back to our dorm. Hey, so, Is it cool if I chill at your place tonight? Just, don't feel like making that drive. I don't see a problem. And I'd be so very surprised if Nicole did. No complaints here. Sweet! Oh, and we still have to give that mixtape another listen. I see. This is going to be more of a hangout with Nicole evening. Wait, why do you think that? Maybe because you pulled the go check out my mixtape somewhere private line, like, all the time in high school? Hey, fuck you! Maybe I'm just genuinely proud of my mixtape. Todd shrugs. Hey, no one said you couldn't be proud of your work, and trying to hook up with my roommate. You're a complex character like that. Maria rolls her eyes, but otherwise ignores the comment. Anyway, Nicole, you've got a tape deck or something, right? Well, no, but my boombox does play tapes. It might sound a little tinny or something, but I'm sure you'll still get the gist of it. Not everyone's an audiophile like you, Maria. Just want to make sure we get the full bass. Full bass? Or third base? That awful pun gets Todd a punch to the shoulder. Ow! That is a bad pun. When we get back, Todd quickly excuses himself to play some more Seismic. In truth, I think he just wants to get away from the two of us after Maria's increasingly unsubtle flirting. She quickly inspects my boombox, tilting it and turning it to check out every detail. Ah, nice. This one's actually not that bad. Not like those shitty 2-in-1s you see in every dorm. Yeah, it's an old one I picked up at a thrift shop for $12. Damn, that's a fucking steal if I ever heard of. Well, the antenna's a little broken, so it only picks up that awful Christian college radio station nearby. You don't need it. Radio's all trash these days anyway. She pulls a cracked cassette case out of her pocket to reveal a tape with Strangle the King Mix 3 written in black marker on it. Where'd you record that? Our drummer works at that awful Christian college radio station you mentioned. Oh, sorry. Nah, it's okay. The station sucks and everyone who works there knows it. But sometimes he gets to use the recording studio after hours. Maria places the cassette in the boombox and hits play. Within seconds, a song from their first night starts playing. Oh hey, this is the first song you guys did the show, right? Yeah, this machine doesn't kill fascists, that's what bricks are for. I genuinely like that title. It's Woody Guthrie? Woody Guthrie reference, I think? Woody Guthrie famously had a sticker on his guitar, "This machine kills fascists." Because, yeah, like, Woody Guthrie had it right. Fuck fascists. It's, like, our big hit. I mean, I say hit, but we haven't had anything close to a hit. But when we play it at shows, everyone loses their shit, so that's a good start. I can see why. Oh yeah? Why is that? It's got a pretty heavy bass line and a really solid hook. That alone will get any crowd going. And the chorus is really catchy as well, so it's easy to sing along. Most of our fans prefer to shout along, but otherwise you're right on. Ugh, I hate saying fam like that. Makes me sound like such a fucking narcissist. What else would you say? I don't fucking know. Audience, maybe? I don't know, it just feels like we're not big enough to really have fans. If they like your music, why wouldn't they be a fan? I don't know. Are you a fan of every band you listen to? I guess not. But I am a fan of every band I decide to see in concert. Fuck, you've got me there. Yes, she wears a wig at work. In order to look proper 50s. Whatever. There are fans. It's on you if that goes to my head. Anyway, want to listen to the rest of it? Yeah, that sounds perfect. Yep, just sit there making out listening to punk music. Agreed. Maria sits down on the bed. I take a seat next to her. Let's just listen for a bit, okay? And then make out? We go through the whole tape, occasionally pausing for Maria's anecdotes about fun things her bandmates said and did while they were playing or practicing. Hearing her talk about her passions really brings out a certain something in her. It's honestly really infectious. Anyway, this should be the last one on there. We've got, like, a few other ones, but they're kinda unfinished and shitty at the moment, so we left them off. We can always just throw it on later when they're done. I think it's Rock On. It says Rock On. As she gets up to take it out, though, another song plays. It's lighter, almost romantic, even. It sounds like a perfect pick for a slow dance at a high school prom. So this isn't one of yours, I take it? Oh, fuck no. There's no way we'd ever play anything this fucking, I don't know, cutesy. It must have been a mistake. A simple one, you know. This sort of thing happens. Yeah? Yeah, I mean, the tape is just an old recording at the college's radio show that we repurposed. Maria is a softie? She is. So it could have ended up on there by accident. I've noticed that she hasn't taken it out of the machine. It's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's kinda nice. You know, it's cutesy and poppy and all, but I don't mind. Maria sits down next to me. And, you know, my stuff is pretty great for moshing and shit. But not nearly as good for making out to. Oh, is that a hint? What do you think? Maria pulls me in for a long, passionate kiss. Her lips taste surprisingly fruity, a far cry from the beer and cigarette taste of our first kiss. Wait, did she put on flavored lip gloss? Between the lip gloss and the music, it's almost like she planned this. Before I can say anything, she pushes me onto my back. Her hands, calloused from work setting up campfires and carrying hot plates, caress my face. I can't help but my Bacon Be Shaken! Thank you for 7 months, Bacon Be Shaken. And hello. Get it? I'm getting it. Oh yeah. Hey, Color Purple. I can't help but wrap my arms around her as well, pulling her into me. As I do so, the tape clicks and stops. It's not the type of music I usually listen to, but it certainly sets the mood. Can't argue with that. Without getting off me, she ejects the cassette and shuts off the boombox. Jordan! Thank you for 7 months, Jordan! Imagine someone thinking you're a smooth operator because you remembered your lip gloss. I mean, I never used lip gloss. So, where were we? Go for the neck. I feel her shiver and she makes a slight moan. Oh. Feeling emboldened by her response, I give her a small bite on the side of her neck. Ah. Maria's shaking slightly. Sorry, I pull back from her neck. She sits back. Is it okay if we don't do this tonight? Maria looks away from me at the wall. Is something wrong? Yeah, that's fine. Really? Yeah, of course. Why not? I mean, I just kind of assumed he'd be pissed about it. Like, especially when Todd's out here hyping me up like some kind of, I don't know, sex goddess or some shit. I just thought maybe I'd disappoint you or something. Why would I be disappointed? Huh? What, you don't want to, like, fuck or something? I mean, yeah. But if you're not into it, then no, I don't. Well, good. Actually, it's the bare minimum you could ask from your partner, but that's still fucking rare these days. And also, I was really into it just a second ago, but then just... I don't know. And it's not you. Because, trust me, all this was really working for me a second ago. Then... I don't know. But, I wouldn't mind another kiss. Me either. Has Maria been sexually assaulted? As I recall, not that we know about, that I can recall. I don't think that's her trauma. Like, that's not, like, the big trauma. That's not her big trauma. I don't think there's ever any implications that she was sexually assaulted. Maria stays over again, this time sleeping in the same bed as me. It's a tight fit, two of us in one college-sized twin bed, but we make it work. It's funny, I've always had a hard time falling asleep. But Maria's out nearly the instant her head hits the pillow, and I'm quick to follow. When I wake up, she's gone. I get to my feet quickly and out the door. Maria's in the kitchen with a pot of coffee on. Sup? Morning. Sleep well? Yeah, eventually. Huh, trouble falling asleep? No more than usual, really. It just takes me a bit sometimes. Rough break. I could sleep pretty much anywhere. That's like a superpower to me. Pretty shitty superpower. I'd rather fly or some shit. Maria motions to me with the coffee pot, the universal non-verbal shorthand for you want one. I nod and she pours me a mug. You're out of creamer and sugar, so black it is. Maria takes another sip. Anyway, as much as I wish I could hang out, I gotta get going soon. Got a call that one of the other waitresses quit, so they stuck me with her shift. That sucks. Maria shrugs. I get time and a half and her tips, so it could be worse. You want to come over after work? I would, but tonight's supposed to be the last nice night in a while. Actually, it's probably the last one all year. Wanna come with? I'll pick you up and we'll, I don't know, celebrate it or some shit. Yeah, that sounds like fun to me. Nice. I'll pick up the usual six-pack and stuff. Think Todd might want to come along? Nah, I was thinking this could be just, this could just be, you know, another private trip. I can't complain about that. There's a knock at the door. Huh? You expecting anyone? No, not really. I open the door. It's Smiley, my RA, who I haven't seen in weeks. Hiya, Nicole. Oh, hey. Is something wrong? What, an RA can't just check in on her residents? I actually wanted to drop off some mail that showed up at the front door. And also, it's not addressed to Todd or to you, and we usually prefer it if student mail is sent to the mailroom. But here you go. She hands me a letter. I take a look at it. It's addressed to Maria. There's another name on it as well, but it's scratched out completely with black pen, to the point I can't make it out. Oh, sure, I know who to give this to. Glad I can help. In the future, let them know the mailroom is a better place to send it. Oh, and I do have a movie night this Thursday if you're interested. Yeah, sure, maybe. Smiley walks off and I close the door behind her. Hey, Maria, I think this is for you. Huh? How the fuck? Oh, you know what? It's probably like a parking ticket or something. Must have written down the wrong address. She takes the letter and opens it up. Huh. Wait, what the fuck? Maria crumples the letter into a ball in her hands. Fucking... How did they... Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fucking fine. It's just junk mail, okay? Maria shoves the crinkled ball of paper that used to be a letter into her pocket. I gotta go. Okay, have a good day at work? Yeah, sure. Maria dumps the rest of her coffee down the drain and quickly makes her way to the door. Before she gets there, I call after her. Maria! What, Nicole? Her words have a venom to them I haven't heard from her before. I recoil slightly, and Maria immediately softens, a look of shame on her face. What did it say? We never get to find out what it said. Sorry, Nicole, I'm sorry. I'm just a little fucking... I don't know. I guess stressed out. From the letter? Yeah, nothing gets past you, does it? Well, it's pretty obvious. I know, She sighs. Look, I just don't want to talk about it, okay? Maybe I will later. Who fucking knows? Like when we go camping? Maybe. I don't know if I'm up for that anymore. Okay, but if you want, you can come back here after. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this alone. See you around, Nicole. After Maria leaves, Todd enters the common area from his room. He looks a little drowsy, like he just got up. What's up? I quickly explain the situation as he pours himself a cup of coffee. Why would she set this as her address? No clue. Whatever the reason, I doubt that was junk mail. Yeah, no shit. Are you seeing her tonight? Doesn't look like it. She said she needed some alone time. Todd takes a sip of his coffee. I know this sounds like a shitty idea, but that definitely means you need to be there for her tonight. Wait, what? I've been friends with Maria for a really long time. One thing I picked up pretty quickly is that she's never going to be the one who asks you for help, even if she really, really needs it. It's just not how she does things. And right now, it sounds like she needs help. So what do I do? Go to her campsite and question her about the letter? Definitely not. If you come at her hard, she'll punch your lights out and flee town. You just need to be there for her. That's as she is. And if she opens up, then good. And if not, well, at least you're keeping her company. Well, okay. If you say so. I know so. And if she's pissed, well, just blame me. She'll give me shit later, but she was going to do that anyway. That still doesn't answer the question of how I'm going to get there. I'll drop you off after she leaves work. I've got a car, remember? No, I totally forgot about that. You never use it. Yeah, because I'm a pretty awful driver and this is a walkable city. But it sounds like you really need this, so let's go. Totes lives in the woods. That you are pretty accurate about, actually. Pretty close. Living in the woods is actually pretty close. After a long, somewhat nerve-wracking drive, Todd drops me off on the same trail Maria showed us the night we first met. Her car is parked on the side of the road, so we're definitely in the right spot. This is it. I'll wait here a couple minutes in case she's really pissed. But otherwise, I'm just gonna assume things worked out. Cool. Any last minute advice? I don't know. Don't be an asshole? I wasn't really planning on it. I was kind of going for the opposite approach. Then you should probably be fine. Well, cool. I get out of the car and start down the path. The path seems longer than I remember it, but maybe that's just because I'm here alone. But eventually, a small light breaks through the woods. As I get closer, I see Maria tending a small fire, a beer in her hand. A stick breaks under my foot, and Maria jumps to her feet. Jesus! Fucking hell, Nicole, you scared the shit out of me! Sorry? Maria takes a swig of her drink. It's fine, I guess. What are you doing here? And, actually, how the fuck did you get here? Todd. Fuck, should have known. Is he here too? Nope, he just dropped me off. Of fucking course he did. And let me guess, he said something about me needing company when shit's getting rough. That's pretty much exactly what he said. Fucking typical. Maria sighs. Well, I don't. I really did actually want to be alone tonight. I was looking forward to it even. But, if you're already here, I guess you might as well stay. I don't want to get up and drop you off, and I doubt Todd wants to come get you. She sits down by the fire and tosses me a beer. I nearly fumble it, but save it at the last minute. Wordlessly, I sit next to her and pop the top. Maria says nothing. She just pokes the fire with a long stick. I guess conversation's on me tonight. Nice night, huh? That gets a small smirk. That it is. Not too hot, not too cold, bugs aren't out, and the tinder stayed dry so the fire wasn't hard to get going. So, no complaints here. Maria sighs again. Look, I guess there's something you should know about me. Think they got animals in these woods? So, you know why I've been spending so much time in the woods? Nowhere else to go? Yeah, you guessed right. I don't spend most nights in the woods because I want to. It's because I have to. Wait, you mean... Maria nods. I mean, I did have a place for a while, but honestly, it wasn't much better than nothing. Like, there were mushrooms growing in the basement and all sorts of shit. Gross. Yeah. The roommates weren't much better either. Plus, it cost me, like, more than half of what I was making in a month. So I was hungry and pissed and out of cigs all the fucking time. But I still had a tent and a sleeping bag and the rest of my camping shit. So I thought, hey, this won't be too bad for the summer. Maria, I'm so sorry. See? You got that? You got it right, Jordan, that she lives in the woods. Think they got animals in these woods? Probably not that many, PK. Maria shrugs. It's not too bad, really. I mean, sometimes the weather's bad, but then I usually find a place to crash. Well, you know you can stay with Todd and I, right? Yeah, but I don't want to be a problem for the two of you. Not like I'm going to have much choice once it really starts to cool off. Yeah, it is getting to be that part of autumn. Yeah. I mean, I saved up a bit from work, so finding my own place shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see. So, how does all that make you feel? What do you mean? I mean, I'm literally homeless. I can't imagine that's the kind of girl you were really looking for. Vanna called it too? Ah, did she? Oh, right, yes. Oh, Vanna did call it, yes. Yeah, Vanna called it first, yeah. So congratulations, Vanna, for calling that. We still haven't hit the base of her trauma. We still haven't hit the actual trauma of this episode. Or this story. We still have not hit the actual trauma, though. Her being homeless isn't the trauma. That's just sucks, but it is what it is. That is just her making do. Not the actual trauma part. Maybe not, but it's not a huge deal to me. Yeah? I mean, it's a pretty big thing for me. But I'm glad it doesn't make you think less of me or anything. There is... I feel like the funny response to that would be, Maria, I promise I could not possibly think less of you. That'd be the, I'm just giving you shit. Maria takes another sip of her drink. I do too. Yeah. Shit's kinda complicated right now. Kiss her! Maria seems surprised, but not unhappy with the sudden kiss. She pulls me in for a long embrace. When it's over, she smirks at me. Fuck. I knew you were cute, but I didn't know you'd have such a fucking way with words. Oh, shut up. Nah, you're gonna have to get used to my shit talk. You're my girlfriend after all, right? With that, her cheeks flush red. Wait, shit. We didn't actually, talk about that. I guess I just kind of started to assume we were, We are, aren't we? Damn, I'm glad that was an easy talk. Thanks for saving me a 3-hour-long what are we really talk. Oh, fuck those. Why would anyone want one of those? Well, no one likes them, but everyone still ends up wanting to have one. Hey, I've got a cute new girlfriend. This fucking rules. I have to giggle at that. What? Nothing, you just sounded a little dorky there. Hey, fuck you. I'm just, happy. Well, me too. Good. Maria looks up at the sky and smiles. Through the small clearing in the trees, the stars shine through. She shakes her head. We are moments away from trauma, everybody. Fucking Todd. It's been years and he still knows exactly what I need when shit gets tough. Yeah. My plan was to give you some space for the evening. Well, as much as I don't want to give either of you the credit, you two made the right call. Just don't tell him or I'll kick your ass, okay? Deal. Maria leans up against me. Then she yawns. It's been a long fucking day. You want to turn in soon? I mean, I kind of just got here. Well, yeah, but you didn't work a double shift, did you? No. Nah, I'm just giving you shit. But if I start to doze off... Here it is. Maria's pocket starts buzzing. And speak of the fucking devil. You think that's your work? Well, it's gotta be. No one else would be enough of a dick to call me this late. Wait, really? It's nearly 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes. Here, let me put it on speaker so you can hear. Maria hits talk, then another button. Yeah? Hello? Here's the trauma, everybody! Maria freezes up. I vaguely recognize the voice, but I can't place from where. I rack my brain. Huh? Wait, why are you... Hey, Ace, is that you? A second voice joins in, this time a slightly accented male voice. You haven't called us back, so we thought we'd give you a ring. I'm sorry, I just... There hasn't been a good time. A good time? What? You can't find time to call your own mother and father? Hey, Danger Otter. And you haven't responded to any of our letters. Look, I haven't... Have you been getting those? We sent the last one to your friend Todd Storm. Did you know he goes to college near you? Yeah, Look, can we talk about this later? Hey, look who we're talking to here. Always busy, making money. Maria's face is flushed. Yeah, I'm out here with my partner. Oh? You've become good with the ladies, just like your father. Oh, or they could be a man. We are both completely fine with whoever you choose to love. Now it's my turn to turn bright red. Mom, Dad, please. Okay, fine. We'll let you get back to it. Just give us a call soon, okay? Yeah, sure. Look, Maria, we're really sorry about how things turned out last time we saw you. Look, it's fine. Just, your mother and I... You have to understand, this is all very new to us. We're both a bit old-fashioned, you know? It's fine. You should be proud of your father. He's come so far since last time. I am not a sex worker. Neither is Maria. Maria is not a sex worker. You remember our neighbor, Mr. Sesnick? Well, yesterday we ran into him at the grocery store and he asked about you. He said, "Hey, how's your doing?" And your father said, "Well, our daughter is doing great. She's even in a new band." Mom, Dad, seriously, You've just got to be patient with us, Ace. It's hard for us, too. We know you like to be called Maria now, and we'll try our best to respect that. But, deep down, to some part of me, you'll always be... There it is! After that, neither of us say anything. Maria is shaking. I don't know what to do, so I have one arm around her. The forest is silent. On our previous excursions, there was always something in the background. Leaves rustling, peepers chirping down by the pond, even an occasional owl. But tonight there is nothing. Nothing to distract us from the noxious smell emitting from the fire pit. Maria's phone has become an unrecognizable, charred blob of plastic and electrical components that has ceased making noise. Maria looks at me. Nicole, I'm sorry, Indeed, Jordan. I'm sorry you... Trans and, problems with her parents accepting that part of her. Depending on when she started transitioning, it may also explain, to a certain extent, how she and Maria, or how she and Todd, first became friends. It may have been before she had come out. Is my hunch. I'm just sorry. It's okay. You didn't know they'd... There's nothing to be sorry about. You're sure? Nothing at all. You're sure? Never been more sure. That explains why she's hot. Indeed. Can we go to bed now? Yes. Again, Maria surprises me with her ability to sleep just about anywhere, seemingly on cue. I think she was just done with today and wanted it to be over. We don't make coffee or even really say much the next day. We just pack up and head out, and that's that. Maria draws me off in front of my dorm and steps out of the car to give me a giant hug. Hey, so... I know last night was a lot. Yeah, it was. And, I think I'm gonna need a fucking minute. You know, kinda sort shit out. Okay. I understand. Yeah. I'll see you later. I mean, you know, I don't have a phone or anything anymore, so it might be hard to get in touch with me. But, you know where I work and all, so you know where to find me. But you'll be back. You promise? Yeah. I promise. Without another word, and before I can respond, she gets back in her car and drives away. She gives me a smile and something like a salute. And then she's gone. We're almost done with Maria's story. 3 days pass. I expect to hear back from her now, but no. I expect her to show up at the apartment or to call from her work phone, but I get nothing. Todd's not worried to start, but after 3 days, he starts getting a bit antsy. Fuck. Let's check out the reg. It won't hurt to check, right? No, I'm sure it wouldn't. Plus, I could go for another slice of pie. But the waitress behind the counter isn't anyone Todd or I recognize. Still, Todd's not giving up hope. After handing the waitress a menu, he asks her a question. So, this might be weird, but we haven't seen our usual waitress in a while, and we were wondering if you'd seen her recently. Our waitress thinks for a moment. Maria, right? Yeah, that's her. She quit yesterday. Wait, what? Well, at least I assume that's what she did. She never said the words, I quit. She just walked in, punched a good-sized dent right into the coffee machine, dropped $50 onto the counter to cover the damages, and walked right out. That does seem like very much an I quit thing to do. That is... Walk in, break shit, pay for the damages, and walk out. That is a definitive way of quitting. How's my mom doing this evening? She's well. We'll probably get together next week. That sounds about right. Indeed, it does sound about right. Also, your coffee might be a few minutes. I like that little touch. We haven't gotten around to fixing the machine yet. Well, good to know someone's seen her. But it also sounds like we've lost our only lead. Another day passes and I'm at my wit's end. I just want to know she's alright. With nothing to lose, I call a cab and have it take me out to the campsite. It's the only lead I have left. There's no car when I get there, which isn't a great sign. I head further into the woods. The only person there is Carl. He gives me a look that I assume means something like surprise. Huh? Oh, you're, friend to that girl, right? The one who said she'd help clean up the campsites? Yeah, Maria. I was the other one there at the time. Carl scratches his beard. Huh, guess you were. My apologies. Memory's not what it used to be, and she was the one who did most of the talking anyway. Anyway, you here to help with the cleaning? I could, but I'm mostly just looking for Maria. Has she been by? Not that I can remember. But like I said, hasn't been great lately. But you're welcome to It's cool, Carl. Maria emerges from the brush, holding a trash bag in one hand and one of those pointy trash pickers you see people use to clean up the highways in movies. Nicole's cool. Carl rolls his eyes. First you say don't let anyone know you work here. Then you say some people are cool. Well, Nicole's my girlfriend, so it's different. Fun. Just don't let it distract you from your work. I'm gonna go check the mail, see if your uniform came in. Sounds good. I'll be there once I'm done with this trail. Carl wanders off down the trail, humming a tune that sounds something like an old Johnny Cash song. Damn, I really can't keep you away, huh? Hey, you disappeared. Todd and I were worried about you. I know. I was just waiting till the uniform came in so I could surprise you. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. What's this about a uniform? Maria sighs. After, everything, I came here to pick up trash and clear my head a little. But when I went to get the bag and the picker, Carl asked what was the matter. And, I was gonna make up some bullshit like I usually do. This time I just didn't have it in me, so I told him everything. Well, almost everything. I left out a few details. Because there's at least one big thing I'm not totally sure if he's cool with yet. That's understandable. And, well, next thing I know, he tells me the lodge is a bedroom that hasn't been used since the only other ranger quit 2 years ago, and no one covers the night shifts anymore. And he's got room in the budget for a new hire. So as of this week, I'm the assistant park ranger. Hug her! I almost knock her over with my hug. Maria throws her arms around me and gives me a huge kiss on the forehead. That's amazing! I'm so happy for you. I know, just imagine how I feel. Like I said, I thought it might be more impressive if I surprised you with the uniform. But I guess this is fine too. So, you finally got a place to stay? Maria shrugs. I mean, technically it's just for when I'm on taking the night shift. But Carl said no one will mind if I stay there while I get back on my feet. Damn, that's great. I'm seriously so proud of you. I mean, I kinda just got lucky. All I did was clean up a mess at the right time, and that got me the job. But if it means I get to keep doing what I was already doing and keep a roof over my head, I'm all for it. Hey, wait. Doesn't this mean you're working for the government? Hey, how about you shut up? How about you make me? Maria rolls her eyes, pulls me in for a quick kiss. Will that do it? Yeah, but I might need a few more. Fine, if I must. Oh hey, want to come see what I've done with my room in the lodge? I finally got a place to put all my posters from tours and shit, so it's pretty fucking sweet. She left a fungi basement for a fungi forest floor? Yes, but you expect fungi in a forest. It's not freaky it's not gross when you find mushrooms in a forest. When you find a fungus in a forest, it's like, oh hey, it's a fungus. When you find forest in a house, it's like, holy shit, what the fuck is a fungus doing in my house? Yeah? You sure that's not just an excuse to get me in bed? I'm on clock, so if that's what you want, you'll have to stay until my shift's over. Let me check my schedule. So I haven't gotten past the fungi basement either. I know. Maria shakes her head. You're such a fucking dork. I can't believe I love you. Wait, yeah? Well, fuck, I didn't mean to, say it out loud like that. But, yeah. I love you too. Maria pulls me in for another quick kiss. For another kiss. A quick one this time. Good. Also, all that stuff, with my parents, I am not at all ready to deal with that shit right now. So let's just not, okay? That's fine by me. Because, fuck, that was them at their most accepting and they still found a way to make me feel like shit. It's a long fucking way down from there. And back to the theme. She should have worded it as, wait, I don't love you. I'm really sorry. I had no idea. It's fine, just... We're dropping it for tonight, okay? Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's a lot going on there. But I understand if you want to come back to it later. Yeah, I'd rather never come back to it. But I can't keep pretending they're dead forever. How could you name your kid Ace? I think Ace was a nickname. Ace was a nickname. Like, we never actually hear we never actually find out Maria's dead name. That's kind of the point. Like, there's a couple bits that cut out. Like, she mentions neighbor asking about your, and it cuts. And like, right, the mom's about to say, some part of me will still see you, will still always see you as, and it cuts. So Ace is a nickname. It's not her dead name. Like, we don't know her dead name. Because that's sort of what things do now. Like, that's sort of the way things are handled. Like, that's become a very common way of handling trans characters. Their dead names just never get brought up. Like, in a book, it'll be it'll be, like, scratched out on a book. You know, scratched out, or, like, if it's something where it's said audibly, it'll be bleeped out or something. Ace is the place where boomer homophobes go. Yeah. I guess not. I mean, why not? Well, fuck it. That's another day's problem. Anyway, my room... Wait, I thought we were waiting on that. No, you fucking dork. Let's go check it out. Before my boss catches us and makes me get back to work. Maria takes my hand and leads me down the trail. And I know this is right where I want to be. Out here. With Maria. Forever. And that's the end of Maria's story. Good tune. I really need to download this song. And as usual, my name is in this list of backers. Because I'm awesome. Alright. And technically there is still Sarah's story left to do, but save that for a while. So, going forward, next few weeks, I will finish up, Our Life. Next few weeks, I'll finish up Our Life, because I am close to done with that one, finally. And then I'll move on to another visual novel. Might get a second opinion on what game I do after that one. And yeah, 2.5 hours, so. So then, yeah, so. Still got Sarah's story, and then the developers are still working on the other 3 stories for Todd and the other 2 girls, whose names escape me. the one who's like a cheerleader and the one who's like the super shy lady. Whatever has the most trauma. So yeah, you see why I actually really liked Maria's story. It's not a toxic relationship in that one. It's, you know... Alright, and that'll do it for tonight. I should probably record some more Life is Strange before I start posting it. So I will start posting my Life is Strange Let's Play next week. So you can look forward to that. Life is Strange Remastered. It looks... good looking game with good music. I really like the music in Life is Strange. Love, there's some really good songs. A few really good songs. Episode 1 has, like, my three favorite songs from the Life is Strange soundtrack. So anyway, yeah. So, thanks for coming. And I'll see you another time. Good night.